welcome to 100 Nights of Taps, Gettysburg 2024 on this muggy evening of July 17th, 2024. Thank you for coming out this evening. Dropped about 10 degrees with the rain, feels kind of nice. So hopefully we've got a nice spot here before the next rain comes through here. My name is John Tusk, and I'm the historian archivist with the Lincoln Fellowship of Pennsylvania. 100 Nights of Taps Gettysburg is sponsored by the Lincoln Fellowship of Pennsylvania and the Gettysburg National Military Park in partnership with Taps for Veterans, the Gettysburg Licensed Battlefield Guides, and the Eisenhower National Historic Site. I'm honored to introduce tonight's bugler, Warren Krender from Chester, Maryland. Now, all of our buglers are volunteers. They come from all over the United States, different bugler every evening. They pay their own way here. Of course, this program couldn't exist without individuals like Warren. This is his 5th year coming here, over 8 years of this program. He's participated 5 years here at Gettysburg, so please welcome Warren this evening. A couple other introductions with Warren this evening is his wife, Mary Lou. Thank you for coming, Mary Lou. And his granddaughter, Claire. Claire is also a musician. She's a trumpet player, and we hope to see her here in the future, maybe sounding taps. So thanks for coming out, Claire. Warren started playing trumpet in the 5th grade, and early on joined the Carroll Tones, a drum, bugle, and majorette corps. He continued playing in high school, then was accepted as a music ed major at the Catholic University of America. During this time, he was a member of the Yankee Rebels Senior Drum and Bugle Corps. After college, he enlisted in the Marine Corps, and in time became a member of the Commandant's own United States Marine Corps Drum and Bugle Corps. After the Marines, he continued to perform taps as a member of the Maryland National Guard. We meet here in Gettysburg National Cemetery, so we shall never forget our brave American veterans. We remain steadfast in our dedication to the great unfinished work which those who fought here, as well as in many foreign lands, so nobly advanced. And we honor that they gave the last full measure of devotion so that this nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom, and the government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth. So keeping with the tradition started 5 years ago, we honor one soldier buried here in Soldiers National Cemetery, Civil War section. And as we honor that soldier every evening, he comes to represent all the soldiers buried here. And the soldier we're honoring this year is 2nd Lieutenant Edmund Dashcom of the 2nd New Hampshire Volunteer Infantry Regiment. And we put his image on the commemorative coin that we award to our buglers and other participants. Now, Lieutenant Dashcom was born November 11th, 1837 in New Hampshire. He attended Tufts University, but was unable to finish. He had severe eye ailments that leave him blind for weeks at a time. He recovered from this condition and went on to teach for 5 years. During that time, he took up poetry and oration. These are hobbies that are going to sustain him the rest of his life. Now, he enlisted in the 2nd New Hampshire Volunteer Infantry Regiment on May 21st, 1861. He fought with the 2nd New Hampshire at the Battle of First Manassas and the Battle of Williamsburg. The latter battle, he was seriously wounded. Thought he might die, but he survived, lived to fight another day here at Gettysburg. On July 2nd, 1863, the 2nd New Hampshire was overrun by Confederate forces down the Joseph Sharpie Peach Orchard, right down the road here, Emmitsburg Road. There he was shot and wounded. His regiment retreated, leaving him lying on the field among the dead. On July 5th, 3 days after his wounding, the survivors of the 2nd New Hampshire returned to the Peach Orchard. He was taken to a field hospital but died 8 days later. Now, reportedly, his last words were, "I enjoy the sweet consciousness of always having striven to do my duty." His comrades first buried him near the field hospital. Later that autumn, he was reinterred here, Soldiers National Cemetery in the New Hampshire plot, grave 11, section A, right down here where I'm pointing. We placed a small flag by his graveside if you'd like to pay your respects at the end of the ceremony or the program this evening. And Claire, I'd like to give a coin to granddaughter Claire too, up-and-coming musician. Thank you. Keep playing. We hope to see you again. We sound taps here every evening at 7 p.m. One thing I forgot to do at the beginning of the program was make a couple other introductions, so please let me do that very quickly. Wendy Ellen is the president of Lincoln Fellowship, and she founded this program 8 years ago. So thank you, Wendy, for being here. Part of our team, this team that's here every evening, Scott Burkett's one of our presenters. He's a board member of the Lincoln Fellowship. And finally, Sandy Tuscan, a very talented Sandy Tuscan, is our official photographer. Well, look, it's on Facebook. We have pictures up every evening. So we sound taps here every evening at 7 p.m. Please join us again if you can. Also, remember November 19th is the annual Dedication Day program here, sponsored by the Lincoln Fellowship. We rededicate the cemetery here, commemorate Lincoln's Gettysburg Address, and so forth. Please join us then if you can. Very final thing this evening, we'd like to invite any active duty military veterans, military retirees, reservists, National Guardsmen and women, please come forward, stand with Warren and myself so that you can be recognized.